Donald Trump is doing everything he can to try and make this story go away, including bullying media outlets into silence in a way that should alarm everyone. However, the more Donald Trump tries to bury the story, the bigger it seems to become. Joining me now to break it all down is senior MSNBC reporter Brandi Zadrozny and former U.S. Attorney and former Assistant Deputy Attorney General Harry Litman. Harry, let me start with you. What do you make of Donald Trump suing Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal, two stalwarts of the right? How is this going to go for him with his base and with the conservative movement?
It seems to me the single stupidest thing that he could have done, Melissa, and I don't understand where he thinks it's headed. First, as you say, it guarantees that every filing is another news cycle that brings it up. But second, he's now drawn a line. You know, he could have tried strategically to distance himself from Epstein, as others have done. Say we had a break in 2004. Instead, he's made it all about, is this notebook fake? And I'm sorry, anyone with any sophistication and knows how the Wall Street Journal's worked, that's going to lose. That's just a stone cold loser. And it just means he doubles down. And at the end of the day, the notebook comes out and makes it more likely it's going to, not to mention the deposition in the case. So it's a wretched idea for him, not the first time. But it's just it can only, if he stays with it, he's in quicksand deeper and deeper. The truth will out. Remember, the truth is a defense here, and he's going to have the burden of showing that it's false. You read that Wall Street Journal article. There's no doubt they have it buttoned down 6 ways of, precisely what's there, and they've seen it. They anticipated this, and they're ready for war.
Brandi, Harry is exactly right. The standard to establish defamation is incredibly high, but yet Donald Trump has actually prevailed in getting a lot of media outlets to capitulate, to settle even before these cases go to trial. Is that the strategy here?
Well, it definitely seems that way. At least that's the way that he's presenting it. And his Truth Social post, he ticked off a list of the cases that he has come on the right side of. He said, I've sued ABC, I've sued CBS, I've sued the Pulitzers, and I will sue, Wall Street Journal, and I am here for you. And so it's really important in terms of media manipulation. I think Trump's being pretty savvy here. He had a really, really big problem with the MAGA Epstein files and the way that was handled. You saw the things at Turning Points. I watch a lot of this.
I know, we make you watch a lot of this stuff. My apologies.
It is my pleasure, truly. But so I watched a lot of this media, and people were so angry in a way that I had never seen covering this for, over 10 years now. And so what do you do with that? And I talked to a couple MAGA influencers last night, but they told me very specifically that what this was a change in the narrative. And when you think about the really animating narratives for this MAGA base, one is this anti-pedophilia, Trump's going to do all this, but another one is enemy of the people.
Yeah.
And framing this, putting this on blast and making this like a talking point all day, it really has changed the conversation for the MAGA influencers, but not for the MAGA true believers. I'm on those sites as well. And for those sites, there's still a hefty group of people who take the Wall Street Journal at face value.
Yeah.
I mean, they're delusional sometimes, but they're not stupid. Well, so they see what that is.
This is a core outlet of the right. I mean, it's not CBS, it's not ABC, and yet this is the hill he's going to die on this story. Taking on Rupert Murdoch, is this going to end the way it ended with CBS and ABC?
Well, I used to work for Fox News, and I know, another segment. But, this is not, Wall Street Journal is not Fox News.
Right.
The Wall Street Journal is Rupert Murdoch's crown jewel in his empire. And so I think it's very unlikely, their editor-in-chief, Emma, she was the one who stood by this reporting. So I just don't see this happening in the same way. Like you said, they were really ready for it. They had his denial. They know what he said. And so now he kind of had to put up or shut up, and this is what he's doing. I don't know how it's going to play out, though.
All right. Harry, I want to pivot for a minute and talk a little bit about the motion that the Trump DOJ made today in a district court to release the grand jury materials related to both the Epstein and Maxwell indictments. And I just want our viewers to understand, not all of the information that is amassed in a criminal investigation is actually presented to the grand jury, which means that even if the grand jury materials are released by the district court, and that's a very big if, it's not going to be the release of the Epstein files, like the whole file that MAGA has been demanding. Will his base understand that, and will they be appeased by whatever limited information is released, if any information is released?
I think they will understand that, and they will not be appeased, Melissa. First, as you say, it's unclear. It's up to the court whether to even do it. The reasons that the department gave just aren't part of the rules for when you release grand jury. But the far more important point, you look at the indictments and what they were proving in the case, they had nothing to do, not just with Donald Trump, but any of the sort of customers. They were all about Epstein and the people who were helping him, like Ghislaine Maxwell, and the underage girls. They don't figure in to prove the crime that they had to prove. There just had to be a knowledge that some commercial transaction would take place. Even all the sex in the indictments are just with Epstein. So I think it's a total red herring. There's basically no chance that what they have there is the sort of thing that MAGA is clamoring for.
So, Brandy, this motion seems to be an effort to distract the base a little bit. Are they likely to be distracted? Are they going to know that this isn't what they want? These are not the drones they're looking for.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I think that this group is very, very animated by this thing right now. And what really happened was that memo that came out that said there's nothing to see here, there's no client list, they didn't do it, nobody else did anything wrong, and case closed, there's nothing else coming out. That incensed this group so much that now they're out for blood and they want every single thing. It doesn't help that also Democrats want every single thing now, too. You have this weird moment of synchronicity.
Bipartisanship.
I know. Is this what can bring us all together? I don't know. But it's just a really, really interesting time. But no, I don't. There's no satisfying a group of conspiracy theorists, especially. I think the only thing that they could have possibly done is drawn this out for the entire length of Trump's presidency. If they had just said, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, we've seen what happened with QAnon, right? Been promised a judgment day since 2016 that never really came. You could have done that. But that was just a break in the dam that now they better produce something, and something good, if they're going to want to appease these people.
All right, it's put up or shut up time. All right, Harry Litman, Brandy Zadrozny, thank you.